29th of December, Scorpio, patience becomes discernment. Patience stands at the balance of an excessive desire to assert the will and a detachment or even aloof sense of pride that comes from not concerning yourself. I'm going to start with the old adage, where there's a will, there's a way. Clearly, in order to do something, you need both a will and a way. If you have a strong will to do something and there doesn't seem to be a way, perhaps something is preventing you, this can lead to impatience, frustration, and ultimately even aggression. Conversely, if you have everything that you need, every opportunity, and not the will to accomplish something, nothing will be achieved. Patience is the quality that connects the will and the way and recognizes that both are needed. Herbert Witzenman says, patience is wisdom paired with willpower that is paired with wisdom. Without wisdom, willpower would be inescapable endurance. Without willpower, wisdom would be inactive contemplation. The two symbols for the constellation of Scorpio continue this duality. The scorpion eagle. High in the sky, the eagle soars towards the light, poised on the wind, biding its time. Without the strength of purpose, it might sit alone in its rocky crag high above the earth and never come down. The scorpion burrows into the earth, striking out at whatever approaches it. The scorpion shuns the light, seeking the shade. It was once believed that, if the scorpion could not escape the light, it would sting itself to death rather than endure the light of the sun. Neither of these creatures truly inhabits the earth. One is above and the other below. Patience challenges us to live in the moment, in the here and now. Prokofiev describes how the region of the scorpion eagle is connected with the hierarchy of the exousiae, the spirits of form. These hardening forces freeze movement and bring it into form. It is these beings that planted in human beings the seed of the ego, with its dual nature, the double-edged sword of the apocalypse. For, due to the Luciferic temptation, the fall of man, the human ego received not only the capacity for free will, but also an inclination towards evil. He says, the double character of the ego is conveyed with remarkable exactitude in Leonardo da Vinci's Last Supper. In this picture, the sacrificial yearning of the human ego towards its highest ideal is imprinted on the form of John, the eagle, on the right of Christ. The opposite aspect of the ego, which wants to serve only its own selfish purposes, appears in Judas, the scorpion. Robert Sardello describes the virtue of patience as a plentiful void of expectation, a tension as the soul is pulled simultaneously in two directions. In one direction, the eagle, the desire for God, for spiritual existence, which reaches its fulfillment in death. In the other direction, the scorpion, regeneration and the desire for earthly existence in the sense world with its accompanying passions. Obviously, it is possible to get stuck in either direction, but in this tension of competing desires, repression is not the answer. Repressing a desire augments the strength of its hold on you. The eagle is a symbol of abstract thinking and the scorpion a creature of will. Patience is a virtue of the feeling realm, of the heart and rhythmic system. Sardello calls it flexibility of soul. It is the capacity to see the world as soul in the constant activity of transformation. He describes the virtue as a weaving of currents of blessing. I'm thinking we could call this grace. He says, A weaver may set out to create a particular object with a particular design in mind, but has quickly to put aside the vision of its completion in order to do the work of repeating the same act over and over again for days, for weeks, maybe even months. A certain rhythm is employed, a great skill involved, and a continuous act of concentration. The concentration is of great interest because it does not necessarily involve the mind. Patience is continually weaving into our lives. The virtue is learning to attend to this beautiful silence. The virtue of patience brings a different relationship to time, the quality of duration. When we weave or knit or crochet, we know that in order to create something, we need to repeat the same action over and over again. There is a harmonizing rhythm in the repetition. When we learn a new skill, we know that we will make mistakes. We will wobble, fall off the bike, get up, wobble and fall over again. These mistakes are part of the learning process. Patience is the bridge between the will and the way. Patience is the weaving between the wisdom of the eagle and the strength and passion of the scorpion. Patience is learning to trust the process. Meditations and visualizations. Contemplate the words, plentiful void of expectation. Spend some time today on a handcraft or other activity that involves patiently repeating the same action. Review 3 deeds you have experienced recently. Observe yourself in the past deeds through imaginative contemplation. What is the balance within yourself of strength and wisdom? How did patience play into your daily drama, and where did you experience insight and understanding? A meditation on such discernment is a picture from the Apocalypse. Above the pillars of willpower and wisdom, discernment shines.